Tuesday, July 27th, and it's like a little after 9, and we are getting ready to go to the fertility clinic for our first ultrasound. I can't believe like it's already time for the ultrasound, but at the same time, it seems like forever. It's actually not as bad of a wait as it was last time. I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair while I'm talking to you. But it's actually not as bad of a wait as it was last time. It felt like it was like forever, and actually I am 6 weeks, 4 days today. And last time I had my first ultrasound at 5 weeks, 5 days. So I had an ultrasound like an entire week early because I ended up bleeding. And then after that ultrasound, like a few days later, I bled some more, and at the next ultrasound I had an SCH, a subchorionic hemorrhage, which is pretty common in IVF pregnancies. This time I have had 0 bleeding. I haven't had like anything out of the ordinary that would make me scared for this ultrasound, but I still am. I'm in like, you know, IVF groups and people who transferred like around the same time as me, and I've had a couple people not have good ultrasounds. You know, somebody had a chemical pregnancy, which we're past that. Someone had a blighted ovum, which I didn't even think about the first time. I don't even know if I like knew about that the first time. I think the first time I was like more scared of ectopic. I don't know why, but I guess I'm scared of all of it. I've been trying to stay like pretty positive. I like for the most part feel positive. I think everything should be fine, but you know, you always have that like, what if? Hold on. What's wrong, baby? What? Eat your peaches. Eat your peaches. You want to go to Momo's? Okay, well, eat your peaches. So, with Lincoln, we announced to like the public the day we found out our second beta. We haven't done that this time. We've announced to both of our parents, my sister, and then like immediate family and my immediate friends. And we didn't even tell them till like a week after, because as you saw, our first beta was lower than we expected. The second one like more than doubled, but it was still lower than even our first beta with Lincoln. Which is like, I think, another reason why I'm a little nervous. But as I was saying a while ago in our groups, there's a girl who had an even lower beta than me. Hers was like 17 or something like that, and hers like slowly increased. I think they gave her like 6 betas. But she had her ultrasound yesterday at 6 days and 4 weeks, and everything looked good. She had a heartbeat, so that makes me feel great. I know everyone's different, obviously. Every pregnancy is different, every baby's different. I'm just so nervous, but I am so glad that TJ gets to come with me. I already know that I will not be able to show you guys the ultrasound. I remember one time with Lincoln, TJ tried a video and he got yelled at. So we will not be able to bring you in, but I will update you guys after and show you the pictures if everything goes good, which I guess I'll show you either way. But I'm going to finish getting ready, and then we're going to take Lincoln to my mom's and head that way. I actually did want to mention that I am having symptoms, so that does make me feel good. If all of this goes well, I will actually be uploading a symptom video of like from our beta till now, or like 4 to 6 weeks pregnant. And then I don't know how often I'll do them after that, but I will definitely be doing like pregnancy updates and stuff. So, but I did want to say that I am having symptoms, and one of them, I'll go ahead and say, a major symptom has been nausea. So I'm hoping that's like a good sign. So we'll see. Hey guys, so it is actually 2 days later. It is Thursday, July 29th. I didn't update you right away after the ultrasound, mainly because the last thing I really wanted to do was pull out a camera. I just wanted to kind of wanted to like sit and process and think on our way home. We live about a little over an hour from the clinic. And then I just didn't update the rest of the day or yesterday. But we did not get the news that we were hoping at our ultrasound on Tuesday. I was 6 weeks and 4 days pregnant when we went in for the ultrasound. I of course had like nerves and stuff, but I was positive. With Lincoln, like a week prior, when I was like 5, not even 6 weeks, I had like bleeding and stuff. So for his first ultrasound, I was extremely nervous. But I went into this one like pretty positive. But as soon as she like did the ultrasound, I immediately saw that the gestational sac was in the uterus, and then I saw the yolk sac, and then I saw the little baby. And so of course I was extremely happy to see that. But I got this like feeling that it was taking like a little bit longer than I remember to find the heartbeat. And I feel like, which they have like the little screen here that she's looking on, and then they have like a big screen over there where you can see, and it's not like super zoomed in. And I don't remember if I saw it on like this screen or the big screen with Lincoln, but I feel like I saw it pretty easy with his second ultrasound. The first ultrasound before 6 weeks, we didn't see a heartbeat. But we went again at 6 weeks, 5 days, and we saw one with him, and we were 6 weeks, 4 days. Well, back up a little bit. She did measure the baby, and the baby measured 6 weeks, 2 days, which was no big deal. But what felt like forever. She finally turned the screen around, and she was like, if you look real closely, you can see the heartbeat. I was like, oh, thank God you see a heartbeat. So I was like, oh yeah, I see it. But I did feel like she was like really quiet, which I know ultrasound techs don't, I guess, talk a whole lot during your ultrasound, but I don't know, maybe it was just like a gut feeling or something. So she went to measure the heartbeat, and it almost felt like she was like struggling, and at one point she asked me to hold my breath, and I don't remember what the number was the first time she measured, but then she went to measure it again, and it was 70, which I immediately knew was not good. And she didn't say anything, and I said, that's kind of low, isn't it? And she said, yeah, it is. We'll just have your doctor look at it and see what she says. And so after she left the room, I immediately just like broke down. I told TJ, I said, this is not good. This is not good. I knew that they were looking for, I thought at least probably like 100 Lincoln was 130 by this point. But I said, this is not good. And TJ is Mr. Positive. Always. And he was like, well, let's just see what she says. I'm sure it's fine. At least we have a heartbeat. And so we sat and waited for like an hour to talk to the doctor. And when she came in, of course we have masks on, so you can't really see like entire facial expression, but I could like just tell by the way she was looking at me and her eyes, like it wasn't good. So she sat down and she said, you know, I'm not seeing what I want to see. And I was like, yeah, I know. And she said, you know, the baby's measuring 6 weeks, 2 days. I'm not worried about that at all. What I'm worried about is the heartbeat. And what she wanted to see was at least 90. Don't be like me and like don't Google, because everything is like negative on Google. But of course I've been doing like research in pregnancy groups and all this other stuff, and it goes both ways. People have had this and they miscarry, and then they had this and it was just early, which is kind of what my doctor said, which I asked her what like percentage could this be a good outcome, and basically it was like 30%, which TJ immediately reminded me after the appointment they gave me 30% that we would get pregnant. So I don't know. But she said it is very low. It's very concerning. She wanted me to come back on Friday, which is tomorrow, which is why I finally got up and decided to film this, because as much as I didn't want to, which is why I look like this, because I did not feel like even getting ready for it, I needed to film it before tomorrow. So we go back tomorrow morning at 9. I can't even like really think of what I'm trying to say right now. But one thing we're hoping for, which is why she said, you know, if I thought it was over, I would just say stop your medication. But she didn't. She said continue your medication and come back, because there's a slight possibility that the heartbeat could have like just started, which I know is like not that common. Most people with this low of heart rate, by the next ultrasound there's probably no heartbeat at all. And I know there's people out there that say, you have a baby, you're lucky. There's some people who don't have a baby. You should just be happy, and I am. More than you know. I am so happy and so blessed and so thankful that we have Lincoln. But that does not make this any less hard. If this is a loss, it is still a loss. Whether you have no kids or 1 kid or 4 kids, losing a baby is still a loss, and it's still hard, and that isn't going to change with how many kids you have. It just doesn't. And I am sorry for all of the people out there who don't have children yet. But that doesn't make me not want this baby any less. And I'm just really hoping that tomorrow we go and there's a stronger heartbeat. It'll be a miracle, but this is actually the first time that I've cried today. Tuesday I was pretty like worthless all day. I did not feel like doing anything. We came back from vacation on Monday, and half of our stuff is still not put up because that's how crummy I've been feeling. I've been doing like the bare minimum. So Tuesday I did just about nothing except for take care of Lincoln. And then yesterday, actually Tuesday night, TJ had to go help a friend with something, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do something to take my mind off of it. So I decided to start a new show on Netflix. I started Bridgerton. If you haven't watched it, I recommend it. But I just wanted something like fun, just to like pull my focus, and I can usually get sucked into shows pretty good. So the next day, that's literally all I did all morning. After Lincoln went and laid down, I just watched that all morning. And then about like midday, I was like, okay, time to get up, time to get ready, meaning like yoga pants, t-shirt, and did some laundry, cleaned up the house a little bit, and I did some work. And I'm just like still trying to keep my mind off of it by working, doing whatever. And I don't know, like something just kind of came over me, and I was like, I'm just gonna be positive. I'm gonna think positive. I'm not gonna think negative, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I haven't had a negative thought since then, because I have. But I even prayed this in my head on the way to the ultrasound. I was like, you know what, God, you already know what's gonna happen. You already know, and everything is according to your plan and your purpose, and I've felt that throughout our entire journey. And no matter what it is, I trust you. And I just have to hold on to that right now. It did not go as we wanted. I would have liked to just go in and everything be perfect, but it wasn't. And yesterday I just decided to have faith and trust and hope that this isn't over, that tomorrow we may see a miracle and see our baby and see that it's grown and that it has a strong heartbeat. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. Tomorrow will change my life one way or the other. But right now I choose to be positive, and right now I choose to have hope. And so that's just what I've been trying to do, is do things that keep me happy, that make me smile, which major of that is Lincoln. And then when he's asleep, it's finding a fun and good TV show to watch. So after I watched Bridgerton, I started this season's Bachelorette, because that's just, you know, lighthearted and funny, whatever. But we actually did get ultrasound pictures, and they're actually pretty crappy. When she was showing us the baby, there was a lot better pictures that she could have given us. This was after everything, and I just feel like she didn't give us good pictures at all, because at the beginning I saw, like, this was just a different angle. I saw like the sac, and then I saw the yolk sac, you know, it's like a little circle, and then I saw the baby, and in here it just, everything just looks like a blob together. And she gave me 3 pictures, but they honestly just look the exact same. So I don't know if you could see very well. And then, like I said, she gave us a couple. They just kind of look the same. There's our little baby. And I feel like this video was, I don't know, probably not a very good one. I probably was just rambling and I didn't really have like a, this is what I'm gonna say. So not how I expected this video to go at all. But I guess I'm just gonna end it here. And I guess stay tuned when we find out tomorrow. Hopefully the next video will be a good one. But either way, I will definitely update you guys. This is real, this is raw, this is my life, and whether this turns out good or bad, I'm gonna share it because that's the whole point. There are a lot of people out there who are going through the same thing or something similar, and if you're anything like me, you Google and you YouTube. So either way, I'm gonna share. I'm extremely behind on videos, so hopefully I can get caught up soon, and these will kind of be as it's happening. But I'm so far behind on editing and uploading that I don't even know when this video will go out. So, but yeah, I will continue to update you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.